every 40 seconds. That's how often someone in the United States has a stroke. Before this minute is over, another American family will be thrown into crisis. According to the CDC, every year, more than 795,000 people in our country face this life-altering event. For many over 65, it's not just a health scare. It's the #1 cause of serious long-term disability, threatening the independence we've worked our entire lives to build. This isn't just a statistic. It's the quiet, nagging fear of an invisible ticking clock inside your own body. Many of us ask, what is the reason of a heart attack or a stroke? And we believe it's a sudden bolt from the blue. But that is a dangerous misconception. The truth is, it's a silent battle fought over decades, a slow-burning fire of inflammation and plaque buildup within the very walls of our arteries. Many of us don't even realize what can cause a heart attack on a daily basis, hidden in the foods we trust. But what if you could silence that ticking clock? What if the secret to rewriting your health story wasn't in another prescription bottle, but in your grocery cart? Forget the idea that it's too late. Today, we will arm you with knowledge that puts you back in control. We won't just talk about the best diet for heart disease, we will show you exactly how to prevent heart disease by transforming your plate from a potential risk into your most powerful shield. Stay with me, because your journey to a stronger, more resilient heart starts right now. So, we've established the threat, but to truly conquer an enemy, you must first understand it. For decades, we've been told the enemy is just cholesterol, but the story is much deeper than that. Let's look at the two silent conspirators working against your heart right now. First, let's talk about inflammation. When you sprain your ankle, it swells up. That's acute inflammation, your body's healing response. But what happens when that process becomes chronic, a low-grade fire smoldering inside your blood vessels for years? Think of it like this. Chronic inflammation makes the smooth lining of your arteries sticky and rough. This is what can cause a heart attack at its very root. It creates the perfect surface for LDL, or bad cholesterol, to cling to, starting the formation of dangerous plaque. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Studies have shown that people with elevated levels of an inflammatory marker called C-reactive protein, or CRP, in their blood can be 2 to 3 times more likely to suffer a heart attack. It's an invisible fire, but its effects are devastating. Now, let's look at the second conspirator, high blood pressure. Imagine your arteries are a delicate network of garden hoses. Now imagine cranking the faucet to full blast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what high blood pressure does to your body. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, a staggering 47% of adults in the United States have hypertension, and many don't even know it. This constant, relentless pressure creates micro tears and damages the inner walls of your arteries, making them even more vulnerable to plaque buildup. This pressure doesn't just wear out your heart, it is a primary driver of high blood pressure stroke, a devastating event that can rob you of your speech, your movement, and your life. So faced with these silent enemies, what are the symptoms of heart attacks that we must listen for? We all know the Hollywood heart attack, crushing chest pain that radiates down the left arm, and for many men, this is accurate. But here is a life-saving truth that every woman and every man who loves a woman needs to know. Heart attack women's symptoms can be dangerously different. Instead of dramatic chest pain, a woman might experience profound, unusual fatigue, shortness of breath, nausea, or pain in the back, neck, or jaw. It's a quieter, more subtle language, and tragically, it's often ignored until it's too late. Knowing these signs isn't about living in fear, it's about being empowered. It's about understanding your body's language so you can become its most vigilant guardian. But
What if we could do more than just listen for the alarm bells? What if we could quiet the fire of inflammation and ease the pressure in our arteries before those bells ever have a chance to ring? That is precisely where your power lies, and it starts not in the pharmacy, but in the grocery aisle.
Now we understand the enemy. The good news is we have incredibly powerful allies waiting for us in the grocery store. This isn't about a miserable, restrictive diet. It's a brilliant strategy to rebuild the fortress that protects your heart. This journey into the diets for heart health is about empowerment, and it begins with understanding that your plate is your power. Let's start with one of the most celebrated recommendations for heart health. The American Heart Association advises eating 2 servings of fatty fish each week, and for good reason. Fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are the richest natural sources of the omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA. Think of our bodies as needing a fine balance between omega-6 fats, which are common in our modern diet and can promote inflammation, and the anti-inflammatory omega-3s. For many of us, that balance is off. Omega-3s are the peacemakers. They enter our system and help calm the chronic, low-grade inflammation that damages our arteries. A serving is just about 3.5 ounces cooked, roughly the size of a deck of cards. It's a simple, delicious strategy when you're considering what to eat to prevent stroke. But the ocean isn't the only source of these incredible fats. If you're looking for a plant-based champion, look no further than walnuts and flax seeds. They provide a different type of omega-3 called ALA. And while our bodies convert it less efficiently, every bit helps restore that crucial anti-inflammatory balance. Walnuts in particular are true superfoods for both the brain and heart. A small handful a day is a perfect snack. For flax seeds, a fantastic tip is to grind them just before use and sprinkle 1 or 2 tablespoons into your morning oatmeal or smoothie. This small step makes their powerful nutrients much more available to your body. Now let's move to the produce aisle, where some of the most potent medicine resides. I want to talk about a true superstar, the avocado. You may have heard it's good for you, but the science is stunning. A comprehensive study showed that individuals who ate just 2 servings of avocado a week had a 21% lower risk of coronary heart disease compared to those who didn't. How does it work? It's a 1-2 punch. First, its healthy monounsaturated fats help manage your cholesterol levels. Second, avocados are packed with potassium. This mineral is essential for heart health for seniors because it acts like a wise gatekeeper, helping your kidneys flush excess sodium, a primary driver of high blood pressure, out of your body. While avocados are balancing your sodium, another green giant in this section works in a completely different, almost magical way. I'm talking about leafy greens like spinach. The secret is their high content of dietary nitrates. Once you eat them, your body converts these nitrates into a remarkable molecule called nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as a traffic controller for your arteries. It signals them to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow with less pressure. The effect is so significant that a study in the Journal of Nutrition Research demonstrated that regular spinach consumption led to a measurable reduction in blood pressure among participants. And it's so easy to do. Simply toss a large handful into a smoothie or lightly saute it as a delicious side dish. Now that we've recruited our inflammation fighters and blood pressure gatekeepers, let's talk about the frontline guardians, the foods that directly protect the delicate lining of your arteries. This is the core of how to prevent a heart attack. Let's start with a kitchen staple, garlic. For centuries, garlic has been revered for more than its flavor. Its power comes from a compound called allicin, which research suggests can help modestly lower cholesterol and blood pressure. But here's an expert tip most people don't know. Allicin is only formed when garlic is crushed or chopped, and it needs time.
If you crush your garlic and immediately toss it into a hot pan, you destroy the enzyme responsible for creating it. The secret? Let it rest for 10 minutes after chopping and before cooking. This simple pause allows you to unlock its maximum health potential. Next to the garlic, you'll find another guardian, the humble tomato. Its vibrant red color comes from lycopene, a potent antioxidant. Picture lycopene as a personal bodyguard for your bad LDL cholesterol particles. Its job is to shield them from oxidation, which is the very first step in the process that turns cholesterol into dangerous artery-clogging plaque. And here's another wow fact. Your body absorbs much more of this protective lycopene from cooked tomatoes than from raw ones. Cooking them with a little healthy olive oil boosts that absorption even further. So a warm bowl of tomato soup or a homemade pasta sauce isn't just comfort food, it's heart medicine. Now let's end with something sweet. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries are nature's candy, but they are also serious about protecting your heart. They are bursting with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which give them their beautiful colors. These compounds are incredible for vascular health. They help reduce blood pressure, fight inflammation, and strengthen the delicate endothelial lining of your blood vessels. Research suggests that aiming for at least 3 servings of berries each week is linked to a significant reduction in heart attack risk. Whether fresh or frozen, adding a cup to your yogurt or enjoying them as a standalone snack is one of the most delightful ways to care for your heart. This journey through the grocery store shows us that building a healthier heart isn't about deprivation. It's about strategic, powerful, and delicious additions. It's about turning your kitchen into the ultimate sanctuary for your health.
Building your fortress of health through food is the most powerful step you can take. But knowledge is a multi-layered shield. So let's talk briefly about 2 additional layers of support: supplements and preparedness. While a whole food diet is always the foundation, certain supplements for heart health can act as valuable helpers. For example, coenzyme Q10 is crucial for helping your heart's cellular engines produce energy. Magnesium is essential for maintaining a steady heartbeat and healthy blood pressure. And of course, fish oil provides concentrated omega-3s if your diet is lacking. But here is the most important advice I can give you on this topic. Supplements are not replacements for medicine or a healthy diet. They are supporters, not saviors. Before you consider taking any vitamin for heart health, even the best vitamins and supplements for heart health on the market, you must speak with your doctor. This is non-negotiable, especially if you are already on medication, as some supplements can interfere with them. Your health journey should always be a partnership between you and your trusted healthcare provider. Beyond prevention, being empowered means being prepared. And because the root causes of heart attack and stroke are so closely linked, recognizing the warning signs of a stroke is just as critical as knowing the signs of a heart attack. The American Stroke Association has created a simple, powerful tool to help us remember. It's called FAST. Memorize this. It could help you save the life of someone you love. F is for face. Ask the person to smile. Does one side of the face droop? That's a critical sign. A is for arms. Ask them to raise both arms. Does one arm drift downward? S is for speech. Ask them to repeat a simple phrase. Is their speech slurred or strange? And most importantly, T is for time. If you see any of these signs, don't wait or see what happens. Time is brain. Call 911 immediately. Knowing the signs of heart attack or stroke isn't about fear. It's about readiness. It's about having the right knowledge at the right time to take decisive, life-saving action. Your journey to a resilient heart can begin today. It doesn't require a complete overhaul overnight. The most powerful changes start with a single step. Just choose one food from our list and decide to add it to your meals this week.
That small, simple choice is a profound statement. It's the moment you decide to take the wheel on the path of your own health. Finally, please remember that the information in this video is for educational and inspirational purposes. To get medical advice that is best suited for your individual health condition, especially if you have underlying medical issues or are taking medication, please always consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional. We'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments below. Which food will you try first? Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to see today. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health.